Tech Garage, presented by RockAuto.com, is brought to you by Custom Auto Sound, the originator of classic car OEM fit radios since 1977. Alien Technologies, making today's innovations into tomorrow's technologies. And by RockAuto.com, all the parts your car will ever need.
Welcome back to Tech Garage, presented by RockAuto.com. Well, it's been a great show so far, and we made it to the segment where it's all about the Master Technician's Tech Tip. That's right, hashtag MTTT. This time we're going to talk about exhaust and exhaust systems. Well, why do we even have a muffler? Why do we have exhaust? Well, we obviously want to exhaust the car, make sure that it's quiet. We want to get the fumes out the back, but it does a couple other things too. We'll take a look at the inside in a minute, but a lot of guys write into our social media and they're asking questions about water dripping out of the tailpipe. And that's super interesting because cars today, well, they're super efficient. What happens in the catalytic converter is you get HCs, hydrocarbons, CO, carbon monoxide, and NOx, oxides and nitrogen going in. And what comes out, if the catalytic converter is doing its job, is water and CO2. That's right, water. And what happens with the water? Well, it gets hung up in the exhaust system from the cat back. So if you look right here real closely, you can see a hole right here in the muffler. That's actually by design. That would actually drip the water out of the exhaust system, and that could cause some problems in the associated hardware, sometimes on the bolts. A lot of exhausts today are made out of stainless steel and different alloys that can handle the water, but you're getting a lot more water than usual. So let's take a look inside. I'm going to flip this over. That's really cool. In true Tech Garage fashion, yep, voila, we cut one away. And when we cut one away, you can see inside of here what's going on. You actually have your exhaust coming in, and then you have a series of baffles that goes through. This serves really two functions. It quiets the exhaust and it creates a little bit of back pressure in the engine. So when your valves open and your exhaust comes out, it's not just free flowing, and it also causes pulses, believe it or not, that actually evacuate some of the cylinders and get some of that spent fuel out so you can get more in, a little bit more power. And you can see here, there's different welds and different channels in here. Any one of these can come loose. Probably we'll see a hammer test or tap it. You can hear it rattling. You could have problems internally in the muffler. Now, back at Tech Garage for years, I preached the big old pliers, man, and some oil. I took some oil to take these hangers off. These hangers are on the exhaust system and channel locks. Well, friends, those days are gone. Why? Man, RockAuto.com hooked us up with the tool of the century. This thing right here pulls these hangers off, and you're not going to believe this. You know how you fight with these with pliers, do-it-yourselfers, and professional mechanics for years. Watch this. Voila, easily just pops that thing off with no problem whatsoever. Goes inside of there and pops that hanger off, man. Imagine making the job that easy. Once again, exhaust tool. They always say there's a tool for that, and boy, there is for that. Now we're talking about an exhaust inspection. Now when we get to an exhaust inspection, it's important that you go through and you look at all the associated hardware, the hangers, the different gaskets, the different shields, everything down the exhaust, and you want to get to the muffler. And Josh, our resident ASE Master Certified Tech, you're actually pulling an exhaust inspection. You went from the front to the back, looking at all the hangers, the shields, everything, man. What'd you find?
Well, like I said, I went from the front to the back, and I was just giving it a double look over because I know this is your son's car. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything the first time. But the first time through, I was doing my hammer test, going through, tapping on everything. The rattle, like you said, the rattle was bad. But what I found was, can you hear that difference?
Big time.
That's a huge, huge difference. So let's do this. Let's replace the exhaust tip. That's obviously the problem there. But let's go ahead and replace these exhaust hangers well. They deteriorate over time, and it'd be a good idea to go ahead and take care of that.
Now, you're ASE Master Certified. Can I use this high-tech tool?
I hope you can. I don't know if you're capable. Let's try it out.
Let's see. That's it. You put it in gear, you got that nasty rattle. Awesome tech tip for this week, Josh, and I am capable.
You are.
And speaking of capable and able, we got Tom and Dave over at the table, experts when it comes to RockAuto.com. Well, at least Tom is.
Well, John, if you're looking for hangers or insulators, RockAuto.com is the place to start. What do you have, Tom?
We have a huge selection of hangers It used to be in the past that mufflers and exhaust systems would only last a few years and rust out, and you'd get new hangers naturally when you got a new exhaust system. But now with the aluminized and stainless steel pipes, they may last for decades, and it's the hangers that wear out first. So if you hear banging from you, hey, do I need a new differential, or do I need a new transmission? No, it might be a $5 exhaust hanger.
That'd be really good news.
Right.
And you also have the tools to put them on as well.
Yeah, and under Tools and Universal Parts tab, we have tools for expanding pipe and fitting pipes together. And we also have, under individual vehicles, we have the hangers, and we have everything from the exhaust manifold up by the engine to the tailpipe in the back.
So anything from stem to stern on your exhaust system and for your entire vehicle, they have it at rockauto.com.
All right, the moment of truth. Josh, crank it up. Ah, that's what it's supposed to sound like. Good. You know, it could be massively intimidating, that knock like that, but Dave, this was a relatively inexpensive fix.
Yeah, just a little tensioner, and we're all set to go.
We're all set to go, and you know, I got this, I don't need any more, but I do look good. I do look like a doctor.
Well, you look like a dork.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right. Doggone. Hey, we're out of time for today, but check with us next week. There'll be more Tech Garage brought to you by rockauto.com.
Production assistance for Tech Garage is provided by Chipola College, located in Marianna, Florida. Founded in 1947, Chipola was ranked recently as one of the top 3 community colleges in the United States.